But I'm just saying. Oh, by the way, we're near the front of the base camp. Anyway, kill these dogs. I'm looking forward to the new death battle where it's Bayonetta versus Dante from the live action cutscenes.
That'd be amazing.
I'd love to see that fight.
Yeah, no, the live action cutscenes are fucking hilarious. I swear to God, those weren't the actual takes for the game.
They probably weren't. They're more so reenactments.
I am 100% betting that they just took the legitimate worst take at those sessions and then made them the live action cutscenes.
You're saying that. I genuinely think I'm genuinely thinking they did do that at some point, but then later they're like, now let's make it a joke. And so they did have motion capture at some point, but later they're like, nah, screw it. Let's just watch the cutscenes back and reenact them. Like, let's start from the cutscene. I'm on it.
Seriously,
but like,
this thing takes a lot of fucking punishment.
It does, but no, I genuinely could see it. I could genuinely see it, where for those they actually started from the cutscene and then tried to reenact them, as opposed to the other way around.
Well, anyway,
at least for what we see.
You know what though? You say that though, but I could totally buy that. It could either be that, or I honestly think it could just be a matter. Well, how else do they plan out their flippy weird ass posing and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, fair.
Also, another thing, actually, they do reveal that. So some of those motion captured scenes are actually the English voice actors. Like, okay, so
cool.
In Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 4, a good 90% of those of the scenes shot were the English voice actors as their characters. And they do a really good job, because, to be fair, most of them are stuntmen.
It genuinely sounds like that. I will say, from what I've seen with their work, like between Resident Evil 1 originally, where I guess the fun fact is that apparently they literally just pulled the first group of tourists off the street and had them voice act. Oh, by the way, there's the key, but it's all the way up there, and I did not invest in space jump.
So high up.
I didn't invest in the space jump either. So, hey,
hello.
Curse you, hover. But fortunately, it's going to take a little bit of time for Bon to get that shield down. Thank you,
no
Bon.
hands.
Oh crap! It's working much faster than I thought.
Oh.
We should move.
Hurry, Mega Man. The bombs will get away with the key.
On it, Tron. But yeah, between Resident Evil 1, between Dead Rising, between that, Capcom seems like super like interested in like involving American culture and Americans in their game production.
Yeah, and anyway, yeah, by the way, those live-action cutscenes, they do actually have a version of that for Devil May Cry 4. Nice. But they are not meant as an actual joke. They're more meant as here's how we made the game.
Right, I'm assuming they actually do have the mocap suits on and stuff.
They have the mocap suits, they have the camera that points at their face so that they can get the facial readings, all that stuff.
Remember what I said before?
So,
I know
our
this
Tron
scene.
Fight. Yeah, but first we have to fight her. And actually a cool thing is that as you're fighting her... Curse, we can't hear roll. But yeah, actually a fun thing for people who played Misadventures is that this boss fight actually has a couple nods to Misadventures. Such as the fact that she's going to punish them if that she'll leave them here if we fail. She hates the Servbots now.
Yeah,
let's go.
I mean, she's abandoning them, so...
So we have to kill them. We have to take them out before they throw bombs at us. Out of the way,
So
Servbots.
screw the Servbots being family to her, like in the previous games. They're now just fodder.
She probably sold a couple just to keep them from breaking even. Anyway, cool little thing here. I believe it'll show off in a second. I don't think I kill her off immediately. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, she clearly has the Gatling gun from Misadventures.
And the reason why you want to try and keep the Servbots from being awake, curse that shield's good. The flamethrower.
I don't remember there being a flamethrower though.
Is that on her back, if she uses it in a second, she should give it a moment.
Ow.
Oh my gosh,
I don't think she's gonna use it.
I know she uses it in this fight, I just forget when.
Use the E-Tank.
Not yet, they give you a little bit of leniency. And there it is.
Oh shit, she launched a beacon bomb.
Yep, they have beacon bombs in this fight. Yeah, that's why I'm going to heal up and run away from those guys because they're about to go nuts on me. Stop it!
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, having now seen you play Miss Avengers, like, oh, that's a fun little nod, and that.
That makes perfect sense. But yeah,
And-
that's that.
Wait, is this where? Yes.
Watch and be quiet for a second. Oof.
Again.
Well,
Oh.
there goes another Gustav. But it doesn't matter. You're too late. We won. Bond is on his way back to the surface with the key. What? Why is your face red? Why is
Close your
everyone looking at
eyes,
me that way?
Walnut.
I
Miss
don't think
Tron,
he's
your
blinking the face
clothes have been kind of ripped up. Actually, your clothes are gone. What?
Yeah, the explosion incinerated her outfit.
Only this time?
I was about to
Only
say.
this time. She's been in a lot of explosions. I guess they just finally wear and tear. And Mega Man was never the same.
That's an infamous scene.
What?
I just would love if Roll was like, Mega Man, is everything all right? And and Volnut's just all like, it's too late now. Like his voice is something super like puberty. I have seen
Wait.
everything.
Mega Man, are you alright?
It is too late, Roll. I am now a man.
That's officially what clicked his mind into full puberty.
It
Like,
just kind
it
of.
is too late, Roll.
Well, didn't that already happen in the first game?
Twice. Anyway,
You could hit puberty twice. The benefits
There's-
of the
He's
robots.
gone.
there's Bond. Wait.
I hope I'm not
Oh
too late.
crap! Bond left the room.
I was about to
So
say.
I
yeah,
saw
now
it.
we gotta chase after Bon Bon.
Which there are actually two. There are two outcomes. You can either defeat Bond, and literally Bond will like sink into the lava. I think he comes back later.
He does.
Okay, but yeah, Bond will either sink into the lava, and it is kind of cute because he's like, like he's like drowning in
Mission
lava.
start.
Aw.
I'm actually going to do something here though, because I think I think what happens is a little bit cuter. I'm going to let Bond get away from me.
Aw.
Oop.
You win on easy because he's just a
Jeez.
babu.
Ow. Ow. Fucking arm. Stop it. But yeah, you can either just
Run
I mean,
away! He's armed!
But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's not really hard. If you have a lot of firepower, you can totally like just do the quick, tap the up button and just waste him. But I'm gonna show what happens if he gets yes roll, because it's not instant game over. This happens if Bond gets to the exit with the key.
Okay, so it's like even if you don't stop them, you can still get the key.
Yes, and I'll show you how. Because they've done it. Teasel made a huge distraction. Tron kept us at bay. It's all up to Bond.
Oops.
The key.
Well, carp.
Yeah, Bond kind of messed up.
Mega Man.
So now we have to run in this lava.
Also, that was the most Ikue Itone thing ever.
I
Just
don't know what that means.
Ikue
That's the name of the
Itone
actress.
Is the name of the Pikachu actress.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were saying this.
So
If, like,
now what?
now we have to look around for the key. It'll pop up, and there'll be a little reticle near it. There. So we just have to. Basically, it's like whack-a-mole, and we just have to keep running around until we see the key pop up somewhere. There it is. And then we just have to run on top of it, and we get it.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like,
I feel fine.
I was about to say, like, if you didn't have the asbestos shoes, how are you expected to get through that alive?
You would die.
Yeah, that's a straight game over.
And I assume you'd have to load your save and just kill Bond and stop him from getting out. But I just thought that was cute. Of like, literally, he had it, he won, but he just accidentally tosses it into the lava because he got so excited.
Bond done
but
fucked up.
we did it. We just need one more key, and we'll be able to access the mother load.
Yay! So where do we go from here?
First I'm going to upgrade my stuff and use all the like notes I found downstairs. With the beam blade, I can now create using the Z saber to create the blade arm.
Yay!
Is really
Not
cool,
blade.
except it's really cool except when you're playing a game which is really requiring ranged combat. Having a short range blade is not really that useful. So I'm sorry for
Especially
those
when
who
you
did
can't
the
even
100.
use that thing worth a damn.
Sorry for any of those who decided to do a whole freaking 100 question quiz. Let's go back to the
So
sulfur
far
bomb.
bottom.
Oh, I know where I'm shoving this thing yet.
Booker,
Da 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 da
get
da.
over, get
What did
over
I
here,
ever-
Booker.
What did I ever do?
Oh, I missed the cue. Would you mind saying his name again, Logan?
Blucher. What's that from?
What?
It's Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's right. That was the thing that Super Ball like parodied in Santa Max 2.
Yeah.
Super Ball. Lightning.
Wait, and it's only because Mel Brooks thought that Blucher meant he thought that Blucher meant glue in Japan. Not what the fuck am I saying?
Does anyone else realize that
German.
Blucher has a blue? Does anyone else realize that Blucher has a blue chair back there?
What about it?
Blue chair.
That Blucher sits in a blue chair. And they're like, "Are you serious?"
Why do
sir?
I get the feeling that was not intentional?
It probably wasn't. So as they're talking about here, we need to go and get the last key. Which, who would have thunk it? It's all the way back in that. It's all the way back in that snowy place where it all started.
Back to Kalinka.
Except after all of them failed by themselves, all the pirates, Claymore, Bola, Glide, all of them are now banding together to make one last ditch effort to stop us from getting the key.
Yeah, banding together in air quotes there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
they need
it's
some
like
PR.
I can see that working wonderfully. Like, they're combining forces to stop us, but then they're like, okay, so now the key's mine. Actually, it's mine.
Also, what are we going to do with the other 3 keys? That's the thing. Like, why are they even trying to get these keys anymore? Haven't they already lost all their attempts since we?
No, actually, I think I know what it is. Like,
They're
I
desperate.
think what they're doing is. I was about to say, I think what they're doing is that they're not only stopping them from getting the 4th key, they're probably under the assumption that
Nice,
Rock
full
is still
attack.
carrying all the keys with them.
It could be that, or maybe as the last ditch effort, they're like, "Man, we got it. For 1,000,000 zenny, we'll let you have it. Please, we need to pay rent."
Hyper cartridge.
Actually, now I feel bad thinking about this, but I'm surprised no one's ever tried to make the joke of Tron trying to be like, "Please, I have 40 kids."
God, you're right.
Actually, just going back real quick, that's something I meant to ask. Like, we were talking about how, like, now in this game, Tron is basically just stopped caring about the little surf bots. Is there ever an explanation as to why she suddenly just disregards them so easily now?
Writing
I feel
inconsistency
the
is
more I
my
think
guess.
about it, though, it might just be a matter of, like, maybe it's not intentional for all I know. Maybe considering she has to care for like 40 kids and look after them all, like I guess after a while she just kind of. It's easy to lose track of 40 characters when they look the fucking same.
Might as well. Nice, we're working on the range. Okay, so let's go to Kalinka. Yay! Man, we're actually getting pretty close. Looking at our playlist on the right.
Oh yeah, we're pretty close to the end.
Yay! So, back here once more. The issue is that in order to get to where the big last ruins dungeon is, we need to go by train, and the nearby train is fully broke. So we need to find someone who could help us.
I wonder how Cube Ball is doing.
We're talking about the father. We're talking about like the other guy we found here.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
After all this time, he still needs to be in bed.
Oh,
There's no wife.
And this woman here, I don't think it's his wife, but I think this woman here is gonna be like a totally like a new love interest. So it's like her and that one girl that we found. Like he's been taking care of him, and I knew that you would come. Yep.
Really?
I don't know how, but I just knew. Okay, that helps. I need to ask you to do something. You know the train at the station here? Yeah, we
There's
need
a
to use
train?
that. I modified that to help fight off the pirates,
There's pirates?
but in a freak accident, someone gave me an arm 3 times the size that I actually wanted.
Somebody
Here.
Unfortunately, they decided to give me Hellboy's right arm of doom.
I knew it. Except, I'm left-handed.
Yes.
So anyway,
So is Hellboy.
He's streaming this morning. He's left-handed.
Yeah, he kind of has to be because the right.
Oh, of course, no, there's
the
no way
right
he-
arm of
there's
doom
no way-
is too much.
There's no way he could like sign like a freaking like receipt or like
You know
write
what?
down a letter with that. Oh, I have a few errands to run. I'll be back soon.
Oh yeah, this is pretty much the moment where they just drop out the fucking obvious.
I mean, who would have thunk? But yeah, basically, this person was found lost after a huge drop pod crash, and no one's ever been able to find him or his wife ever since. 10 years ago, we tried to land on Forbidden Island,
Where has he been keeping that picture?
and now you're trying to succeed where we failed. Because I think at this point he's figured out all his memories. Maybe you can do it. You can trust him. He's the one rule. And
Whoop.
Yep.
You dropped that, sir.
There you go.
He's Roll's father, as if no one could.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god! It's predictable.
I was about to say, I don't know why, but when it cut to that shot where it showed the window, I had this weird idea where it's like when he said, you can count on him, Roll. This Roll's head just breaks through the glass. What did you say?
I heard someone say Roll. I heard Roll. Pants. I know Hype said it first, but or Matt, but
What are
the
pants?
You have the jacket. Where the pants to? Anyway, Joe gave us the key to that machine.
I'm pretty sure I said
Also-
it first.
Yeah, I probably did. It was months ago. Also, yes, and as we were saying earlier, that was totally her father. That woman we saw, technically, yes, is her mother. There's a big complicated thing about why and what is actually going on there. So just
Yay, complication.
work with us for now.
Yeah, come to think of it, we haven't seen Matilda in a while. What
Yeah, we
she's
haven't
up
seen.
to?
Yeah, we haven't seen them or that other person that ran off after they said we woke them up. But yeah, we still have that one like ancient woman and her guardian on our ship. But
I will say
okay.
that is kind of one thing I've noticed.
Can you
about
tell the stylistic differences of these two
Isn't
artists?
the main gun fixed yet? It can't even hit the target. Shooting it once destroys the barrel.
Teasel
What
and
kind of cannon is this supposed to be?
And so we're back here.
What kind of cannon?
Oh no, you just got to
Teasel and Glide do not like working
Do not
together.
own knocked up the
Well, it's like they were mortal enemies at
reactor
one
as well.
point.
Anyway, it's fixed now, so let's get a move on, shall we? At this rate, it'll be nightfall before we get to the city.
And at this point, Claymore's like, fuck it.
seriously.
Oop.
Hey, Clay, your problem is you're too serious, you know?
Hey, Clay. Say.
Besides,
Yeah.
aren't you a little ashamed of yourself? I mean, a big fella like yourself getting trashed by that
Hey,
kid.
Clay. So,
That
what's
drill
the
was
day?
pretty tough.
I've had enough of this circus.
What is it, Bolo?
I'm out of here.
Hey, wait! Bola, wait! These fools can't do anything right anyway. I guess it's high time I was getting out of here too.
Got to find a more profitable thing. So
Hey, Diesel, you heard Paula. You can do the rest of it yourselves.
Yeah, they're fucking off.
and that's the last we'll see of them ever in this franchise. I thought it was kind of cool having veteran hunters like them, but they were a fun little pair.
Yeah. And hey, you know what? If Legends 3 were ever a thing, we could have seen them come back.
Why do I put up with that wimp? Who does he think he is,
I
anyway?
mean, it was kind of obvious they were going to bring the bonds back.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't have any money. We have to scrounge for parts to build our machines. We have to ally ourselves with people like that. We'll never win like this.
Not like this.
And
Well, you
Mega Man's
technically
here
won
once
against
again.
both.
And Mega Man's here to ruin their day.
moving anytime. Cookie.
Yes, Bird Boss.
Please do try to keep up, Teasel.
I love how he's like trying to keep up. They're the ones leading the train.
Not gonna lie,
Here we go.
he sounded a whole lot like James from
Come on, Shaw.
Pokemon there.
Full speed ahead.
A little bit. Here we go. So we're running this train, and very similar to that one mission in the first game where we were using the flutter and we had to defend it from a giant vehicle. It's kind of like that, except we're on trains now.
Honestly, looking back on it, considering the fact that Misadventures of Trombone and this were coming out were being developed roughly around the same time, I'm just surprised they didn't just get the original actor for Glide to come back here.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. So yeah. So that is a different Glide actor.
Well,
Yes.
probably English. So maybe like between them they couldn't get
Not
the
still not
English
close enough.
actor.
I guess, I don't know. Like, I'd have to imagine the dubbing
Because-
dubbing
hey,
practice
because-
was happening around the same time. Hell, Legends 2 came out with a or excuse me, Trombone came out with a demo for Legends 2. So
Nothing. Rats. Oh, here we
I
go.
don't know.
Now we're close
It's just one of those things that doesn't make sense in the long run.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes in between development of a series or like dubbing or something like that, something can happen. Like, say, just give an example, the Persona 4 anime. The first half of it has Troy Baker as his character Kanji, but the second half he couldn't make it, so they had to get Matthew Mercer.
Curse you, scheduling conflicts.
Which, by the way,
anyway, yeah.
Matthew Mercer was so fucking perfect, nobody could tell he was replaced.
Wow, it's almost like those three voice actors all kind of have similar voices. Anyway,
Oh
look
yeah,
at
speaking of replacements,
I am sorry, Glide. I don't have any choice.
this is my favorite scene with him, so I'm just gonna be quiet for this.
Wait, you're not.
We won't forget you. Glide, good luck.
Farewell. See you around.
All right, pull the lever.
Tron, do it.
Releasing glide.
Pull the lever, Tron. Tron lever.
What do you think you're doing? I'll get you for this, Tizo!
Oh, and listen. His favorite laugh.
Sayonara, Glide.
I still love his like. I still love his direction with this character.
Now,
He's great.
We have to fall back and regroup.
I will sound noble for about 10 seconds, and then I'll have a Joker laugh.
Well, of course, he hates Glide. He was he was just being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, honestly, I'm just so shocked that they even were working together in the first
Nope.
place. I mean, oh,
Go.
okay, back you go.
Back you go. That is actually the strategy for this. That is actually the strategy for this next part. I love it.
Yeah, remember that one?
Oh,
Remember that one bit from Luigi's Mansion everyone loved to hate? Well, let's do it again, like 1 year prior.
yeah, you have to catch.
I
Nope.
don't think this plan was well thought out.
Off you go. I love how the Surfbot doesn't move. He's just like, well,
That just kind of reminds me of
falls off
what
the
is it?
train.
Th-
Aw.
That kind of reminds me of this one Nostalgia Critic episode where, like, these guys were invading this place, and one of the...
Oh shoot!
and-
I mean, ladies.
Ow.
Just go with your quote. Okay, let's turn you around there, buddy.
Now that I think
Yeah.
about it, have you ever used that picnic lunch you pulled out of the fridge?
Not yet. I've been holding on to it just for a rainy day. Just, I mean, because the energy canteen refills are free.
Bless you.
I know that. It's just that, well,
Probably spoiled by now.
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
So yeah, now we don't have to worry about doing that rocket shit. Now we just gotta blow up,
Bang,
blow
bang,
up
bang,
the
bang,
horn.
bang, bang, bang.
Even though out of
Bang,
context
bang,
that was
bang,
pretty
bang,
funny,
bang,
though.
bang,
Just be
bang.
like, nope.
Oh yeah, you do want to watch out though, because your train does have a health bar of its own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, if there's a
Cannon
moment
first.
to talk, I was actually in the middle of saying something real quick about the story. That
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
something- That is something that I've kind of noticed about 2's story that I'm not gonna lie, for all the stuff I like about it, that is one thing I will give to the first Legends. It feels like Legends 2 doesn't really have as tight a focus on things as Legends 1. Like, it feels like it kind of like hops around different ideas and forgets about things.
You could argue that Legend 2 is a lot more episodic.
Yeah, the deal's all different. Oh, by the way,
hey,
if you want
at
to,
least it doesn't completely drop plot points out of nowhere. Knack!
oh, by the way, if you want to know how cheap they had to be with this train,
Aww.
Oh!
Yep, Bonbon's the ignition.
sorry, Bonbon. She's just trying, and
Go to sleep!
Done.
there he goes. I'm sorry, Bonbon. But it's, I just find that so cute and unexpected. Like, yeah, the entire train was just pedal operated.
Tired of this.
Ouch! Ouch!
It would have been funnier if it was just a hamster wheel instead.
Fire!
Oh, that would have been adorable.
Diesel, we've got to get out of here!
Listen to me, you little blue twerp. You haven't heard the last from us. I'll get you if it's the last thing I...
Boom.
And
That
dead.
was the last thing we've heard from him.
Matt, part of me wishes.
Mission
What?
Part of me
complete!
wishes.
That's it.
Oh, God.
That's
Actually, wait a minute. Does Teasel ever return from this?
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
He has to. He's a fan character. Okay, part of a spoiler, but I'm gonna say I love how self-aware Axel is in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like he
Yeah, I
he
know.
knows he's the fan
I-
favorite.
Yeah,
he
that-
says things
no,
that
no.
just are this close to breaking the fourth wall.
I fucking love how in Kingdom Hearts 3, no joke, all the nobodies and their human counterparts are like their human counterparts are completely different after they return. Like Ienzo is a mystical, lonely kind of guy, and in 3, or like when he's Zexian, and then in 3, he's just like one of the. He's like a very nice,
Smart guy.
talkative, scientific guy. Axel's the
Still needs a
exception.
haircut.
Axel and Lee are just the same person.
Yep, but that's enough we'll talk about for now. That's it. Just, yeah. In any case, that's it. That's our big, last big... I will say, though, that is our last big confrontation with the Bonds, period. That is our last big fight with them. They will return, of course, because they're fan favorites, but all that stands between us and the last key is one last elemental dungeon. So, join us for the last elemental dungeon, I guess. Bye!
Till next time, guys.
Bye.
Pika.